What's good, and welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. We're going to go over AMP, guys. We're currently seeing a little bit of correction in the market, so we're going to go over our targets here for AMP. Currently we're sitting at 0.07. We're down about 10% on the day, sitting at a market cap of 2.99 billion. 24-hour volume has come down quite a bit. You can see here 73 million. That is a signal, guys, that you're going to see some sell-off. If you see the volume start to deplete rather quickly, usually the sign of a bit of a reversal in the trend, a bit of a correction here. So we're going to start here on the 4-hour chart. So you can see we've been rejected off of the golden ratio multiple times. Continue to hit a resistance, you're going to roll over, guys. We hit 0.078 around that area quite a few times as resistance to golden ratio, and we're starting to see a bit of sell-off as we're falling with Bitcoin here. So you can see we're starting to come under the 20 EMA here on the 4-hour chart. Now I will give you your levels of support. I'm actually going to drop in this one here around 64 cents. It's a previous swing high. I'll show you here on the hourly, and there's support in this area, and then these levels I had mentioned in previous videos about 0.055 and 0.049, and then your levels of resistance 0.078 and 0.095. However, it does look like we're seeing a bit of correction in the market and a little bit of sell-off here. So if we look here on the 1-hour time frame, I have drawn out this falling wedge. So what's a possibility here is Bitcoin sees a bit of a correction and we just consolidate within this falling wedge before we break out and head back up to this target here at 0.081. So do keep an eye on that pattern. Would be a good opportunity to go long. But in the short term, the previous swing high is right here, right around 64 cents. I'll just drop it in. So if we do come down to that level, I think that would be a great opportunity to bounce out of this falling wedge and head back up to that price target. And that would be a nice trade opportunity here. Wow, about 25% for AMP. So do keep an eye on that pattern. We have fallen underneath the EMAs on the hourly here, and it looks like we're heading down to find a level of support. So if we quickly look at AMP on the daily, you can see here on the daily we're overextended by the 20 EMA. Let me see if I can pop it up on Gemini, as it's a better chart here. Yeah, so you can see here on the daily we have had the bullish cross, but we are overextended. So it would be healthy for us to have a bit of correction here. And if we do come down to that 64 cents, we'll allow the EMAs to catch back up here on the daily. AMP is a crazy coin, moves very, very quickly, pumps very hard, and corrects hard as well, as I've been saying in my videos here. So do keep that in mind if you're trading AMP. Let's quickly look at it on the weekly and see what we can see here. So we can see here on the weekly as well. I'm just going to open this up. We are a bit overextended from the 20 EMA, so we're definitely due for a bit of correction here. So I would expect that 64 level of support to be a pretty strong level of support, as we would be catching back up to the EMAs on the daily. So that may be where you see a bit of a bounce here. And if you were to lose that, then of course you can come down and target your previous swing high at about 55 and your swing low about 0.049. So if we see Bitcoin continue to sell off here and we drop down to about 37,000, there is a bear flag I just posted in the Discord. So if we lose this level of support about 38,529, do expect us to come down about 37,172. And that may be where we see a bit of a bounce, or we come down to 36,241 and then we bounce. And I would expect AMP to at least come down to about 64 cents before bouncing back to the upside and continuing. We're a bit overextended, as I've been saying, and we need to heal up a bit here and come back down, find support on the EMAs, and continue to trend upwards. Look at AMP here, it gets so overextended. You can see here, just absolutely pumped, broke away, steep correction, huge pump, completely breaks away from the EMAs, steep correction. And now you're seeing it once again, you're seeing a pump, and it's going to be followed by a correction. All right, guys, both of these times we fell straight through the EMAs on the daily, so you could anticipate that as well. If history is going to repeat itself, then that's when you'd see us come down to about 0.055 or 0.049 before bouncing, because as you can see here, we just completely lost the EMAs on both of these pumps. When we had our corrections, we just fell straight through, found a level of support. We found it right here on the 200, here on the 200 as well. So do keep an eye on that as well. So that's it for AMP, just a quick one. Just wanted to update you guys with some levels of support and show you guys that bear flag pattern with Bitcoin. All right, guys, so if you got any value, smash that like button, sign up to Bybit for over $600 in bonuses. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Check out the Discord, Patreon link in the bio, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Take care.